Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Psychological Trader. As many of you that are new here, please do wait to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. I'm going to show you how I took this trade. As you can see, going pretty well in profit. This is about 1 to 8 is to reward. This is the second entry. This was my initial entry. But first of all, I'm going to show you guys how I took this trade. I've already marked this up, so let me go to a fresh pair so I can show you guys how I took this trade. We'll use this. Okay, this is a plain chart without any markings on it, so you guys can see no markings. Okay, now let's go. So I took this trade on the basis of break of structure. As you can see, break of structure. It has a lower low, a lower high, lower low, lower high. Then what do you expect? A lower low. So that was the basis for me taking this strategy, taking this trade of my strategy. So I capitalized on this trade right here, but that's not the point of view right now. So this is guess this is point of view. This is on a 4 hours time frame. So as you can see, so I capitalized on this move, then this move too. So let me map out how I got my trade. A lower low, a lower high, a lower low. So right here now I was looking for a pull up, then a reversal pattern, then sell sell level for me to sell back down. So I think this was the lower low. This right here was the break of structure. So I was looking for a retest before I take my trade down. So I just mapped out my zone. This was my zone. Remember this on the 4 hours chart. This I mark. This was my top resistance zone. So I just simply marked it up like this. Very simple, very easy. So this was the break of structure. Going back to retest at the resistance, which means my lower low is right here. So this is where my TP is going to be, my first TP. If it breaks down, I keep on trailing the trade, moving my stop loss back down. But as you can see, this was what I was looking for, a very clean trade. Bear in mind that this stuff has not come to play yet. So I was going back. So let me put it here so you can see. Just this side has not played out yet for my trade. So I was just looking at this whole basis here. So going back from hourly time frame, this is where I plot my trades. So looking at this zone, this was the zone I mapped out, this is my resistance zone I mapped out on the 4 hours. You can see that there is a bearish order block. You guys are familiar with the order block. So which gave me room for a smaller zone. Do you get? So through my smaller zone. A lot of people draw their order block in different ways, but this was the way I found out that it works for me. So this zone was from the 4 hours, this on hourly zone, coming from the bigger time frame to the smaller time frame. So I was expecting a run up to this zone. Most times to take first trade here, second trade here, and a third trade here if I'm to go aggressive. But on this trade, took it at the top of that candle before this bearish move, which was here, giving my stop loss room above this week, which was I think barely 50 pips. That was it. So as you can see, that was a sniper entry. This was as of around yesterday. I got about 425 pips, which was 1 to 8 risk reward. I could have taken out my money here, but I think I took some partials out. Yeah. So I think I closed most of the trade when I saw that I got to this bullish order block here. So I was waiting for a re-entry because I know overall is a bearish movement in a bear market. So that was that for the first trade. Easy. So on the second trade, I was just looking at this 1 hour and I saw this sudden push down. I was like, nah, there's going to be a retest before an absolute break to the downside. So this is if you look at the markets, how market makers move their market. This was a very sweet zone to look out for. Do you get? Then these are I plot at either I take my first trade from here, second trade, and third trade here. Anyway, I get my confirmations or my confluences. That's where I take trade. Sorry about that. So as you can see, okay, it's back on. Do you get? This will be my first TP. Second TP. It can go as far down because once it breaks this one, it's going to be a break of structure on the 4 hours time frame, which means there's room for this stuff to sell. So first TP, second TP. If it breaks it down, I'm trailing my stop loss till whenever I see a reversal. So my stop loss, okay, I told you guys on the basis of I take my trade here, second, third. So I was on this trade the first time from here. I got stopped out. Maybe I got stopped out. I make buy stop and sell stop. So there was a sell limit here, sell limit here. So when it got here triggered, I was about take about 100 pips in profit. Stop loss already moved to break even, so I got stopped out. Then my head trade triggered right here. Stop loss. This was my initial pushing it. Okay, it was a 40 pip stop loss. Got triggered. I think this was news. Fundamental news, the work and the nano technical analysis. Do you understand? So got triggered. This is where I'm looking to pick out this trade. This is my TP. So as you can see, it was very easy. And the second confluence was that if you use your Fibonacci tool, which I will be explaining in further videos, which I might do on this channel. So please do well to subscribe on how to use the Fibonacci. So as you can see, this zone was on the 50 to 60 level on the Fibonacci, which is the golden zone, which was where I took my first trade, but got stopped out in break even. You see this red line, you hardly see this line or this zone in other traders Fibonacci. This was a special zone I added because most trade they don't stop at or reverse at the 50 to 61 golden ratio. The market usually plays a bit and go a bit higher. As you can see, right on the red zone, red line. You get? So if I was also using Fibonacci as my confluences, this was a good entry. Originally, if I was basing my trade off this Fibonacci, because I don't take my trade from 50 to 60, take it from this red line, which means it would have been a perfect sniper entry because I know the market makers or market movers are going to do a stop hunt. Do you understand the liquidity that is up here? Do you understand? So they spike the market up people's stop loss around here. Look it out, go back, sell, because if you sell from the 50 zone, the stop loss is above this region, which is why they push the market up, take out of your stop loss and drag it back down. Do you understand? So we having this knowledge, I place my trade where the market makers we take their stop points. Where their stop points we stop, that's where I take my entry. Do you understand? This was a confluence, but I didn't base my trade off this Fibonacci. If I had even based my trade off this Fibonacci, I would have gotten a good entry. Do you see the zero drawdown? Not the one I took here, they had a bit of drawdown. This would have been zero drawdown immediately into profit. Spike down. But I wasn't basing my trade off the Fibonacci. So as you can see, this is another confluence telling me that this trade is intact. So looking up right now, 40 pips stop loss. I'm already up almost 1:4. Already up 160 pips already. This is barely 2 hours into this trade. So if I'm to leave it here, probably I'll take it off in this other block right here, bullish other block, just 1:5, 200, almost 200, equivalent to 240 pips. That will be okay for me. In addition to this trade, that's okay. That I'm good in. I'm good in for the week. So if you want to learn more about forex, how to trade, please do well to follow that Instagram. Please do well to subscribe, like, and share. I'm going to be dropping content back to back daily if I'm opportune and sharing some of my trades with you guys. As the channel name implies, psychological trader, which means I'm going to be dwelling or dealing more on psychology, because psychology is an important, if not the most important part of trading. Forget your technical analysis, this is your fundamental. Your psychology. If you don't have your psychology intact, all your analysis, your news will be irrelevant. Your psychology is the icing block, or we say what puts everything together, what holds your knowledge of forex all together. Do you understand? You can have a working strategy. If you don't have the psychological mindset behind it, you will flop in this market. So from time to time, I'm going to be dwelling more on what's beginning for those who want to follow through my journey. I'm basically new here. I created this channel some years back. As you can see, it's going down some years back, but I haven't been posting. But now I've decided to start putting out content, educational content for educational purposes only. I don't give signals yet. This is purely education. Subsequent videos, you get to find out more in depth on this my strategy. Other strategies which I have used and used several strategies, up to 200 strategies. I have them in my books. One by one, I'll be bringing them out. You might find the one that might be useful to you, that you like how they work, and you learn from it. Also, fine tune it. That's implementing your own confluences to it and make them better. If you get a strategy, you work on it back test, then you make the strategy better. So as you can see, let's go back. This is new. This was a new chart that I opened up. This, as you can see, this is zero GBP. Okay, this was the zone, mapped out my zone. This was a sell I took back down to TP. Now it's showing signs of reversal, which has not given me a clear